Yes, we're back. Today we're talking about the top 10 best must-play and most addictive games for the Switch and the Switch 2. And we also got some rare and hidden gems. My name is Ghostlink. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. I post videos like this every single week. With that being said, feel free to sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. The first game we're going to talk about today is Hellpoint. This game is so sick, and a very big shout out to my girlfriend for getting me this game. So this is a sci-fi action RPG, and you play as this cool humanoid, and you're basically stuck on this huge space station, and you gotta battle your way out to get back to your mainland. And the combat's really good too. What's crazy about this game is, you're basically floating around this huge massive black hole. So as you progress in the game, the events change, and so do the monsters. It gets really crazy. So I will say, when this game first released on the Switch 1, it did not run good. But with recent updates, it's a lot better now. Especially on the Switch 2, it runs great. So, if you guys are into sci-fi action RPGs with really cool visuals and very satisfying battle mechanics, I definitely recommend adding this one to your list. Number 2 is a game that I have digitally, but they do have a physical copy, and that game is Strayed Lights. Man, this one's awesome, and definitely a hidden gem in my opinion. So to be honest, there's actually no real plot to this game. You pretty much just go around exploring, and it kind of feels like a Souls-like game, with a little Monster Hunter elements, mainly in the boss battles. But yeah, what I like most about this game as well is how vibrant the colors are, and just going and exploring, it's really fun. So this game's an action-adventure game, but very atmospheric. It's a vibe, and you honestly don't know what to expect next. Like, there's no dialogue in this game at all whatsoever. Although as you progress, you find out what the game's really about. And even though this game is on the shorter side, it's got great replay value. Now I don't want to spoil anything, but once you play it for yourself, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, if you guys are into open world action RPGs with a very nice, beautiful atmospheric feel, this one's definitely for you. I highly recommend checking it out. Number 3 is No Sleep for Kaname Date. This game recently released, and I feel like no one's talking about it, which is a real shame because this game is really good. So this game is part of the AI Somnium files, and in this one, you play as a detective who goes searching for a missing internet idol. Her name is Iris, and she's been kidnapped and forced to participate in a deadly escape room game. It gets pretty crazy. This game's definitely rated M for good reason. So this game kind of plays like an interactive visual novel, but it's really interactive. You can still run around and whatnot. And what's so cool about this game is the world that it builds. The characters, the music, the whole atmosphere, it's really, really cool. Now this game did come out for the Switch and the Switch 2, although unfortunately there's no Switch 2 update for the Switch 1 cartridge. So if you want the Switch 2 version, you gotta buy the Switch 2 version. But in my opinion, I got the Switch 1 version because, I don't really need that crazy graphics. It's kind of a simple laid back game. If it was like a AAA title or something like that, then yes, I would've gotten the Switch 2 version, but honestly as of right now, the Switch version looks and runs great, especially on the Switch 2. So, if you guys are into mystery, adventure, and interactive visual novels, this one's definitely for you. You guys are gonna love this one, so go play it, you're gonna enjoy it. Number 4 is Various Daylife. Here's the cover right there, or that way. I'm not sure if it's just me, but it's kind of weird when they put the games on like a side label like this. Final Fantasy IX did the same thing. It's like sideways. Like, what? Either way, doesn't really matter. It's still cool. So this game is actually very similar to Bravely Default, although it's focused more on tasks and daily events. This game's a casual adventure RPG where you play as the settlers in a newly discovered continent. Doing everyday jobs, you can grow your character's abilities, you manage resources, and go on strategy turn-based battles, and uncover more of the world that you're now a part of. So my girlfriend actually got pretty hooked on this game, and it's really fun. You got your daily tasks, you have your quest, you battle. It's pretty simple and laid back. This is a perfect end of the day type RPG. Now this game was a mobile game, and it got ported to the Switch, and in my opinion, it's a great port. So, if you guys are into more laid back RPGs, with a slight management sim, daily tasks, all that kind of good stuff, you guys will really enjoy this one. Another great one that I definitely recommend adding to your list. Number 5 is Gloomhaven. This game is so sick. If you guys are into D&D, you guys have to play this one. So this game is a turn-based tactical RPG, where you lead a band of mercenaries through dungeon crawl missions, using cards to plan moves and attacks. You complete quests, and level up your characters in a dark fantasy world. So this game definitely feels like you're playing a board game, especially D&D. And for those that don't know, D&D is Dungeons & Dragons. The graphics, the music, the gameplay, the whole atmosphere. This is easily a game you can sink hundreds of hours into. It's actually not that expensive either. You can find copies for around $20 to $30. For how much content you get with this game, it's a steal in my opinion. So, if you're into fun, addictive RPGs with a tactical campaign feel, this one's definitely for you. So go check it out. You're gonna love it. Number 6 is a game that I have digitally, but I really hope to make a physical copy soon. And that game is Little Noah, the Scion of Paradise. Man, this game is so fun and definitely underrated, and a true hidden gem in my opinion. You play as a woman named Noah, who's traveling the world in her airship, and suddenly it breaks down, and you land on this continent that's full of danger, and you gotta go out on an adventure and find parts to repair your ship. As you can tell, this is an action-adventure platform game, and it's definitely one of the best out there. It looks and runs great on the Switch. The colors, the music, all the different characters, the fun witty dialogue, this is a great time. And this game does go on sale quite often on the eShop. I got it when it was only $5, and man, that was the best $5 I ever spent. This game is so fun. So, if you guys are into fun, addictive action platformers, you guys have to add this one to your list, so go check it out. Number 7 is Death End Request 2. This game's really cool. I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about it too much, and in my opinion, it's definitely a step up from the first one. So in this game you play as a girl named Mai, who goes out searching for her missing sister. So by daytime it kind of plays like a visual novel, but then at nighttime, that's when you gotta go out and battle creepy monsters. And what makes this game so fun and addictive is the story. It definitely keeps you hooked. And in my opinion, this kind of plays like a horror RPG. And yes, this game is rated M, for very good reason. The death scenes are actually pretty intense. And I will say, it didn't run the best on the Switch 1. It does better nowadays with the updates, but if you want the best experience, I definitely recommend playing this game on the Switch 2. It looks and runs fantastic, and the music's really cool too. So, if you're into fun, action-style horror RPGs, this is another one that I definitely recommend adding to your list. Number 8 is Flipping Death. This game is so fun, and definitely a hidden gem. So in this game you play as a girl named Penny, who unfortunately passes away due to events that we do not yet know, and for some weird reason, she swaps roles with the Grim Reaper. So now she can travel back and forth to the living world and the dead world. It's actually a really cool concept, and man, the art style and the graphics in this game are so cool. It's got a really fun Tim Burton type feel. It actually reminds me a lot of Corpse Bride. The dialogue, the characters, the environments, the smooth gameplay, this is a great time. This is one of those casual laid back games where you just don't want to put down. And the story definitely does keep you hooked as well. And surprisingly, there's actually a lot of heartfelt moments. So, if you guys are into fun action platform games with a cool Tim Burton aesthetic and fun music, this one is definitely for you. So go play it, you're gonna love it. Number 9 is Kao the Kangaroo. Now I will admit, kangaroos themselves are kind of weird. It's like a weird hybrid between a dog and a deer. It makes no sense at all. So personally, I'm not too much of a fan of kangaroos, but Kao the Kangaroo is awesome. So in this game, you obviously play as Kao the Kangaroo, and his family goes missing, so it's up to you to go find him. And one of the best parts about this game is that you have boxing gloves, so no matter what character you come across, you can just go around beating everything up. It's so fun. As you can tell, this is a 3D platformer, and it's definitely addictive. You just get lost in it. There's no real concept, no real dialogue. You just do what you want and figure things out as you go along. This is one of those kind of games that make you feel like a kid again, where you just go around breaking stuff, exploring. It's so fun. The colors are vibrant. This is just a feel-good game. And what I like most about this game as well too, is how every level looks different. It's not just one place the whole time. And in my opinion, this game is great for all ages. So, if you're looking for your next fun, addictive 3D platformer, this is it. I definitely recommend checking this one out. And last but not least is actually a rare and hidden gem, and that game is Shadowgate. So this game is actually a remake of the old school PC game back in the 90s, Shadowgate, and this is a point-click adventure game. Now when you think about point-click adventure games, some of them can be kind of boring at times. Well, this one is definitely awesome and definitely worth your time. The puzzles, the story, all the deep lore it goes into, it's very immersive, and the art style is incredible as well. And some of these puzzles can be pretty challenging, but that's what makes it really fun. And there's different outcomes as well, so each playthrough is actually different. But yeah, this game is a vibe. It's so cool. It's kind of more on the slow burn side, so this is one of those games you want to sit back and just chill with. To be honest, it's actually really hard to describe what this game is like, but when you play it, you'll be like, yes, this is sick. This is another one that I definitely recommend adding to your list. And like always, we got a bonus game, which we have to talk about, and that game is Skyrim. So yeah, it's true, Nintendo just shadow dropped the Switch 2 version of this game, although only if you have the Anniversary Edition. Now real quick, for those that don't know about Skyrim, it's a vastly open world RPG, one of the best of its kind. It's an absolute grand adventure. So, as for the Switch 2 version, there's a bit of controversy, mainly because yes, they made the game look better, with better graphics and visuals, although it's still locked at 30 frames, which in my opinion, shouldn't be a deal breaker, because it's all about the hands-on experience. For example, they said that Atelier Rise of the Trilogy, the deluxe one, was 30 frames. Well, you know what? In my opinion, it actually runs pretty smooth, especially if you're playing on the Switch 2. So, if you're playing a Switch 2 game on the Switch 2, it kinda makes sense that it's gonna run smooth, especially when it's docked as well. But if you guys have any feedback on the Switch 2 version of this game, please let me know how it is in the comments below, because I'm really interested on the hands-on experience. Either way though, if you guys have not played Skyrim yet, I definitely recommend it. It definitely does feel dated, so just keep that in mind. But I will say, it's definitely worth it. So go check it out, you're gonna love it. Alright, well there you have it. There's some more games that I definitely recommend checking out for your Switch and your Switch 2. If you guys have more recommendations, please let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe. Also, if you guys can hit that hype button as well, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, check out this playlist right here. With that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Happy gaming, God bless, Jesus loves you. Peace!